Welcome back to another episode of Mr. Meticulous 314, that is, man. Oh, man, it's a beautiful day outside, man. I'm on my way to the house, man. It's time for me to go home. I'm off work. Time to go chill, relax. But anyway, the last time I left you all, man, we was talking about decision making. And within decision making, we was also talking about emotional and cognitive decision making. I spoke a long period of time about not making an emotional decision because emotions are feelings, and basically emotions cloud reasoning, and how it shouldn't be based solely upon emotions when you're making a decision. You should also use your cognition, which involves you thinking about what it is before you actually do it. I mean, you have to weigh out all the consequences. So, yes, without further ado, I am the magnificent, the meticulous, the methodical. Yes, that's me. We're going to go ahead and jump into the topic. We're going to revisit emotional decision making today. So, yeah, this is a part two series of how to make an effective decision, because it is still a problem that I have noticed that individuals are constantly making. So this one is going to be short and sweet and to the point. Ladies and gentlemen, stop making an emotional decision. Your emotions are clouding your reasons. When you sit down and you talk to certain people that went to jail and stuff like that, and you think about it, they actually made a decision which constituted them to end up in prison off of emotional decision. Stop making those decisions. I had a client talk to me, man, and he was telling me that he was locked up and he did some time for robbing somebody, man. And I told him, well, I asked him, did you really have to do that? And he said, yes, I had to do that. It was the only way. I have burnt my bridges with some of everybody, and I didn't have nothing else to do. I didn't have another way to feed my kids, so I had to go and rob a man. So if you listen to that story, basically what he was trying to do was justify his actions on why he had to rob a man, right? That's a no-go. That is a big no-go right there. You can't justify that. I mean, you can attempt and try it, but it's still not right. First of all, if you have a family to feed and you don't have any money and you are out of work, you can either find work somewhere. I'm pretty sure, like, for example, when I was a kid, man, we used to work at the brick pile to get money that day. So you say I got to do what I got to do, then why ain't you doing the right thing? Because you're using emotions. You thinking like, this is what I got to do. Not necessarily. This is not what you have to do. There are other ways. There are other means of getting that money. So I told him that basically what you should have did was sat down and thought about what it is before you did it. You should have weighed your consequences and everything. You didn't. You just thought that, hey, you go rob somebody, man, and get away with it, and everything will be all good. That is not true. Did you think about that you was going to end up doing some time if you got caught? No, the only thing you were thinking about was feeding your children, which you have all rights to feed your children, but there are many means, ways that you can feed your children, man. For example, I also brought up the fact that, did you think about a free church or the food pantry or whatever you want to call it, man? Although you're not getting exactly what you want, but you're getting something to sustain your kids' appetite for the time being. That saves the day. See, that's thinking right there. Okay, if I go do this, this is going to happen. I might get away with it. I might don't. Chances are things could turn out a lot worse than what they really did. So you got to think, man. That's it. Short and sweet and simple. Like I said, stop using your emotions to make your decisions. Use your brain, man. Think about things before you actually do it. Weigh all your consequences and stuff. And until then, I'll see you next time.